Hello everyone, welcome back to Galactic Empyrion. Distractions, shall we say? But, as you seen in the last video, I kind of raided this, but I haven't gone through all of it yet. So, I have a little game of drop-down simulator, and there are still some turrets left. And I'm wondering that some of them will be claimed as sentries, and I wonder if they'll be active and take care of a few bits and pieces. You know what I mean? Because there's still some bugs in here and I haven't even cleared half of this place out. Let's have a look. There's a rifle charge. That could very well be it. Let's see, that's some laser rifle charges, shall we? Does that do it? Yeah, got some. Not hearing anything. Oh well. Let's put a reduce in there for now. And I can play drop down simulator for a short while. That's what I managed to grab up to yet. There's a lot more to go through yet. I'm looking in the wrong box, hang on. Naughty, naughty. That'll do. I can always drain it after. But for now, I'm going to play drop down simulator and I'll bring you guys back and then we'll get on to talk about Deceit. Well, I've got that little game of drop down sorted, and as you can see I've got a few bits and pieces. A couple of these, a few extra upgrades so to speak, and not all the weapons. I had to move some out because it was what can I say, slot capping. So you forget these big numbers for resources. This is my harvest container anyway, so but not bad, but I haven't got the special loot containers, not all of them. That means I'm going to have to clear out the rest of the bunker, and then I'm going to go looking for a power plant so I can get a reactor core. See if I can find one somewhere, because you can't get them from the abandoned reactors because the reactor itself blows up. So yeah, I'm going to have to find a power plant somewhere that has one in. And chances are that's Xerox territory. Oh well, I'll bring you back and then we can have a nice little chat. I will show you what I'll get all together though. Right, there's a couple of whoops. There's a couple of loot boxes I haven't had yet. Sort of thing. Not seeing much in there. Who knows? Yeah, I've got a few boxes to collect yet because I haven't emptied them out. It's taken a bit of a while to sort that lot out as well. So catch you guys after. Excuse me. Try again. Well, I found myself a fusion power station and found out I'm a little lacking in fighting skills, or should I say equipment anyway, so I started on a tank, and considering underneath it's pretty much finished, I'm just hoping I've got enough lift there to hold it up. That I'm thinking of actually getting rid of. This can now come down to ground level. So just clear this little lot out of the way. Hopefully it won't come down on my head. That could get a little awkward. Let's see, a little drop, and then I'll give you a bit of a toggle. Yes, that is the cockpit. Let's have a little jump on it. Wait. Gonna drop or what? No? Alright then. Well, this is the inside. Ground chamber. Bit of space for some more CPU extensions, because I definitely need a few. It's copied on the other side as well. The first three. Constructor, the core. Two of these. Nice bit of a space in them. 4 passengers, as you can see, each with their own little storage box, and just a basic container for heating. And health station, need a bit of that, thank you. That is a concern. There's the arm locker, fridge, enhancements transceiver. I've been swap that one out for something a little better. And again, space behind here, and to the engines that run this. So I'd rather have the core, but that I think is going to give me issues. I might be putting a couple of doors up on here, I think, and I might put a ramp here just to close this section off a bit. With getting into here. Oh, it's dropped. There we go. And come up. I won't get rid of that bulldozer front. It's not really protecting anything because it is something this big. So I'll get rid of that. But you can see the general outlay I'm looking at. Got some large, heavy railguns up there on top, just over the cockpit area, so that I can snipe over a little mound or something, stay to the station's way. A couple of medium gatlings there, space for another 2 as you can see, and a flamethrower just underneath for very close quarters. But the flamethrower I think is a placeholder. Every thruster on here is a plasma except the 2 forward thrusts. Those are antimatter thrusters. And as you can see, cargo space there for the ammunition containers. See now we can finish the build. Yes, it had a few dents. I was hiding underneath it when I was attacked. I'll let the ship and the base take care of it. There's a nice big artillery there, level 2 Gatling guns, plus whatever that brings in. And, 2 nice big plasma thrusters there, hoping to help with the turning circle on it, as well as sideward thrust. And 8 reverse thrusters there with grills over them. Maybe they'll take a shot before they actually start damaging that. Yeah, you can see for the general design, get that built. I'm going to have to alter that to take it in the back somewhere, so I can carry it to the actual planet and use it to take the station down. So, but I need some more CPU extension. That means I've got to go and farm some more quantum processors. Ouch. Well, let me get back to that fusion reactor. We'll have a little chat. Well, I looked at it and decided that's a bit too much. So I'm grabbing myself a few extras, build something a little smaller and lighter. Get things on the way. As you can see, I've cleared these turrets. That's about as far as I've got onto yet. So seats. Surprising how much damage that can do. And get back to Adam, or should I say Eve. She was, after all, the first one to be deceived. And then she didn't tell Adam full truth, did she? Or did she? Not really sure. But he knew he'd been lied to after he ate it. So the lie affected him. And when he knew it was a lie, it's affected him even more. Oh. Oh, there. That's the only problem with this rifle, I think. Bounces around too much. And the injuries have to take. I hate that one. Yes, lies, whoa. Choose two of them further out. Where's the other little one? Whoa. Let's get rid of their spawns. Lies. So Eve was deceived. Adam was deceived. And then they knew they was deceived. And the first lie took effect. And we were corrupted. We learned how to lie. We learned how effective lies could be. Whether we do it out of need or revenge, doesn't matter. Affects the liar, affects the one receiving the lie. That's why discernment's so important. That's why we completely lack it. Over the years it's got worse. Look at Cain. Am I my brother's keeper? Very arrogance and pride. Definite fingerprint. Horrible, horrible times. Of course, things got worse as the lies got bigger. Babel. I need to swap my weapons around a bit. Oh, got it. Look at Babel, worshipping the sun. Probably Nephilim back then. How big was the king? Ouch. That's from behind as well. Oh well. Yeah, Nimrod, Semiramis, Tammuz. The first three lies of idolatry, maybe. Who knows? It's still a lie. Of course, light spreads. So we become corrupted. And we start lying to ourselves, to each other. The more we lie, the more corrupted we become. How many civilizations, how many individuals believed a lie? Because they didn't realise it was a lie sometimes. Get up that hill, need some help. Ouch. So, pull it away from God, focus it on somebody else, or something else. The reason for the Ten Commandments. And even what? Nebuchadnezzar? He wanted to be worshipped like a god, didn't he? Something to be wary of as well. He had people executed in his name. Human sacrifice. He even admitted to it. Yes, it will be done. Human or Nephilim, they were considered to be longer lived, I suppose. I need my backpack. It's got a nice bit of punch, but no thanks. I'll stick to the straight shooter. Ouch. Let's have a little bounce from behind there. Let's clear this end out. There's the other one. Yes. How many lies Nebuchadnezzar instituted? Nice. Could use a few. How many times has idolatry been forced on the people? Still see that sort of thing today, don't we? There's always a compulsion in faith. Some say there isn't, but there's always a compulsion in faith. We can compel ourselves to a degree. And our faith in its way also compels us. And we act on it. Is that based on truth or a lie? After all, we live a lot of lies lately. A lot of lies. Sometimes our upbringing is based on a lie, because the lie is what we're used to. There's always a compulsion behind it because it is all we know. So, how many lies would be brought up to believe? How do they affect us? We know of certain lies that we've had during our childhood. They affect us the most. Come on, I know there's another. And how those lies affect us makes us who we are. But they are still lies. But we believe them. They seem a little put out with me, don't they? I've had a lot of practice. I mean, come on. That big ship out there has 4 of the 24 chip upgrades of our radiation shielding. So I might get a few from this one tonight. Lies affect us. It's always a big question. What's it missed? Think about it, we even lie to each other. Think about this line. Thought of the sin as the sin committed. Even if the sin is a lie, it is still a sin. I've lost count the number of times I've turned around to myself and thought, I could really give them a real good slapping around the chops and wake them up. It's still a sin because you know you won't do it, so you lied. You're condemned. What could you possibly do against that kind of situation? And the Jews had their rights for sin. But even then, they couldn't sacrifice enough to cover what we actually do now, today. It's not possible. So what can we do? Like it says, nothing. And there's the truth. What about all those people that say, oh, you need to do this, you need to do that, you need to do that. Catholics, oh, you need to fast for your sins and ask for forgiveness in prayer. No, you fast and pray for faith, strengthen faith. Because your sins are already paid for. Never lie. Of course, that brings us to Rome, doesn't it? There was a nest of lies. When you think about it. Because I'm looking at things like executions in the arenas, for one. They were based on a lie. Because they were human sacrifice. But the lie being that the emperors thought themselves gods. I mean, who doesn't know about that song? Live or die. Believing themselves to have the power of God. And they never did because they still died. He doesn't. Again, another lie. But one people believed because we were infected and corrupted by lies. Once you blur the boundaries between lies and truth, you can never put them back. Not without completely cleaning out the entire system. So to escape it, we have to die. Because we're too infected by it. Because of that. I can't go around because of that thing. Oh boy. Right, it's only 4, so that's something. I always forget about that bloody door. And there are other lies along the way. But that's where the lie of denying human sacrifice started anyway. Excuse me. Where was I? After I needed to wet my whistle from a bit of jerky throat, you could say. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, surprise. Just a bit. Whoops. Anyway, after that distraction, don't you dare aim for me before I get over. Right, you're off. Hold on, did I turn you off? Yes, I did, didn't I? Is that entrance open? Yeah, I get a nice bit of resource. I haven't had to do any mining for quite a while. If anything, my base is a little full of resource. Yes, human sacrifice, and we get to Rome, where it was considered an execution in the name of whatever emperor was there at the time, because they want to be thought of as gods. We all remember the thorn, as I say. Control of life. After all, only God has the power of life and death. Mine has the power over death. And death is no longer to be feared. I find that a more pleasing aspect. But no, you had to worship something you could see back then. Why had it to be something you could see? Another lie. After all, don't you think you'd have a bit more than just a piece of metal or wood or stone? If it really was down here. Even if it's only a cube. What are you doing? Hey, look at the Catholics. That's what Rome did for us. Vile corruption, another lie, hidden within a lie. They removed truth to conceal the lie and to deceive. So we have the Cathys. Take out the second. Split the 10th. You got your 10 back. But it's a deception, isn't it? Pure deception. Let's reload that. After all, crucifix, how's about this? Tammuz from Nimrod, the sun. What was that? Oop. Oh well. And then you got Figurine Mary, Semiramis, the mother. So your faith was deflected. Not your fault. You believed the lie. So not your fault. But that's where your faith falls down. There are others, fasting for your sins, confessional. You look up Leviticus, and you look Deuteronomy 6, and then look up Deuteronomy 2, because it states in there, you never saw the similitude of me, so do not make one of male or female. And then he carries on to name the fishes in the sea and the animals on the planet, so on and so forth. And then he repeats the commandment, what it should do. Get rid of that trash. Get yourself a more complete one. 6,000 words less than the King James. That's a lot of missing. Now, by the way, Matthew, I think it's 29, states that do not call anybody Father, as there is only one Father in heaven. And the reason why you shouldn't call the priest your Father, another deceit, because our prayer starts with our Father. Who are you thinking of when you think of that? Him upstairs? Or him behind that block of wood? So wrong. And why it is so deceitful, and a lie buried in a lie. That's what Rome gave to us, a corrupted Bible. So in a sense, the Moses are right. But they fell for an even bigger lie. One has been bred into them for centuries as well. It didn't work when he got the Romans to destroy the Christian faith. Didn't work. Because not everybody fell for it. So 300 years after that, you get Moses. But even then they dragged paganism into it. Stones, stones, and more stones. Look up a previous episode. Then again, I might tell you that verse in the next one. They shall worship a stone, and it will be their demise in the day of destruction, the day of judgment. And you commit human sacrifice, again under a deception. After all, a proper human is Roman, a deception. Even your own book says we're all equal in God's eyes. You execute. Every time you take a life, you praise him. Human sacrifice, buried in a lie. A deception you have been brought up with, taught, and told to acknowledge. Not even your fault, because it's all you know. And that's probably the saddest thing of all. Because when they buried Jericho in all that fire, God turned around and says, I will take this sacrifice upon myself, so that he did not have to condemn Israel for the act of human sacrifice. And yet we see it committed on a regular basis with every execution that is done. Human sacrifice. Because it's done in his name, by his law, in every way with his fingerprint. What a deceit, buried for years. Some do see it and want it for its power. Others who see it, too frightened to speak out because of its power. Fear. Always fear. And if fear doesn't work altogether, shame can also be used. Ah! Oh, that shootout at the corral didn't quite work out. Ah well. Yes, we all live lies. We even lie to ourselves on a regular basis. We never even realise it, all because of the history that we've had with lies. We've become so used to them, we see a lot of them as truth. Real truth. Just imagine looking around you and seeing nothing but a world full of lies. And people don't even know it. We live lies in our lives. We tell lies to ourselves. We tell lies to friends, family. Think nothing of it because we've become that accustomed to it. Damn it. Where'd he go? Get. Oh. So we are buried in lies. No way out of it. Condemns us all to hell. Because we certainly can't do enough to atone for them. So what do? We lie to ourselves. I think the Muslims probably have the biggest one of all. At least the Kafis kept most of the faith intact. Even before Abraham, you could see that his faith had justified it. Not what you need to tell yourself. That's just a way of acknowledging you need help. Not many realised back then. That's why sacrifice was brought in. Look, you're bad people. You can't help yourselves. You need to understand some of the things you do and acknowledge them. I can help you and you can escape from all this. But you have to acknowledge everything you need to acknowledge. It's quite the trip. I've said many a time, there's all kinds of fear. Do you know what we fear the most now? It isn't lies. Blimey. I must have been giving that a bash. So, I live a lie. Like to think I'm secure, but I know that things are not really that secure. What I have, I could lose at the drop of a hat. Even now. And all that because of lies. But People would prefer to believe the lies over the truth, unfortunately. Ouch. And again, squad. Didn't have time for the health to kick in. Wasn't quite quick enough. It's terrible when you realise that your whole life is based on a lie. And it produces the kind of lifestyles we live. Doesn't matter what faith you believe. At the end of it all, there's only ever been one that's offered us a way out. When you fully realise the very position you're in. And this world don't mean a damn thing because of it. Because sooner or later, the way we're going, our lives will destroy ourselves. They already have, we just don't realise it. Sad thing, really, to be left in a position you know there is absolutely no way out of. Without somebody to help. You know you are absolutely messed up. Going right down that drain and no other way about it. Quite a messed up world we're living in, isn't it? Don't know whether you believe me on that or not. To be honest, all I can do is say, whether you believe, that's up to you. But if you stop and think about it, you'll see what I'm poking at. We've all fallen into a world full of lies. And it's surprising to find out that there really is only one truth. The only way out of it is to die. But what guarantees you a way out when you do? Nobody else does. They say, oh, you gotta keep doing this, you gotta keep doing that, you gotta keep doing the other. And maybe, just maybe, but when you can condemn yourself with just a thought, how do you escape it? And know that you actually have a choice. I know of only one direction that does that. It's a funny thing about text as well. It's another set of lies, isn't it? I've lost count of a number of ways words have been twisted now to suit other people's ends. Truth being buried so much in a lie that when we hear the truth, we just push it to the side because it's unbelievable with the lies that the world feeds us. And we walk into it because it's how we've become. It's what we come to expect. The end result of Adam and Eve. And I know of only one route that gives you a way out of it. Only one. In the meantime, I'm going to finish this off. And get on with the build. Till next time. And then, I'm not here. Am I?